Peace and blessings, people. Peace and blessings. Assalamu alaikum. What it do, man? This is the one and only. The one and only Azakar, man. Bringing you flame. You already know. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. You be left in a loop every time your boy drop that work. You feel me? Shout out to the black YouTube out there. Big Brother Ticket TV. Carcino, Kwame Brown, the league attorney, J.R. Wisdom, Mr. Palmer, Too Raw for Sports, Too Raw for TV, Kicking with Mr. Moss, LC Predator Catcher, J.D. Black, Tariq Nasheed, Dr. Umar Johnson, Captain Kakazai, Captain Tazariak, man, ISU PK hold it down. You know the NOI hold it down, you know what I'm saying? Big Brother Ben X, Big Brother Wesley Muhammad, and of course, you know, the minister. The minister. I just had to say the minister, you feel me? So like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Now, I'm a man, dude. And when you've been with somebody for a minute, it's hard to let go. Especially when you're used to routines, situations, availability. But when that thing get cut off, it kind of cut. You know what I'm saying? And I understand it, man. Currently been through the situations like that right now. But what I ain't gonna do, I'm not gonna be resentful, hateful, low down, even if I'm not getting out what I put in, and take it out on the individual. I would just separate myself. Get some knowledge out the situation. Get them tears on out, because they're going to come. Especially if you invest a lot of pressure. You got pressure bust pipes. And you got to have a balance for everything. You know, I tell a guy to go out there and exercise to get that pain out. And, you know, put your face in a pillow. Yell if you have to. Whatever to get that pain out. You can go to a psychiatrist. You're going to do the same thing to him. You're going to tell him your problems. He's just going to give you advice, things to do. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm not going to do is with this case we have. Nice, fine young lady. Mae Johnson. She was a school security guard going into NYPD. Bad, you know, these bad gals will be on Instagram making us, you know, they throwing their shots out there. They have a lot of followers now, man, and it's just sad to see if you get in a relationship with a woman like this. That's why I tell guys, sounds messed up, but if you have a woman that's social media savvy and have a lot of eyes on her, a man don't want nobody looking at his woman like that. I advise you just keep that person as a sexual partner. I wouldn't try no relationship, nothing strong at all. Nope. It is what it is, because a man don't want his woman out there for everybody to look at. Well, this guy right here, sure, her boyfriend could not take it. Could not take it at all. And we're going to cook on that on return.
You're a big, grown hunk, 25, 30 years old. You blaming your mother and your father for your shortcoming? Don't you realize that you are now the master of your destiny? And if you as a grown person want to continue to blame the white man, blame your father, blame your mother, blame the education. I had a bad teacher. I went to that dumb school over there. I was in reform school. I went to jail. I went to here. Every place you've been is school. And if you learn what you're supposed to learn, you come out of wherever you've been with a determination to become your own master. Is this white man, damnable world that cracker built, that no good crackerwood pumpkin, and you steam yourself all up? And what have you done? The white man is still ruling, and you still talking about him. And you can't see that if you don't get a grip on you, the white man will be in power tomorrow, the day after, and the day after.
A night of birthday celebrations ended with a deadly shooting right outside the Soleto Lounge on Steinway Street in Astoria. Police say school safety agent 27-year-old Mai Johnson died after being shot. Her boyfriend and another woman were wounded.
Multiple persons fired shots, and the 3 victims were struck.
Sources tell Pix 11 News Johnson's boyfriend and her ex got into an argument that escalated with both men pulling guns on each other. Around 4 Thursday morning, the scene was chaotic. Partygoers had to run for cover when the bullets went flying. Emergency crews had to pull one victim out of this white BMW. And once the sun came up, reality set in. Just looking at the evidence markers alone was troubling to people who live in the area.
For one person do this just for over a little argument for his girl is pretty dramatic, you know? It could have just took a fight. I feel so sorry. It never happened again.
Johnson joined school safety in 2017, but has been on medical leave since the summer of 2020. During a news conference, police did not say much about the investigation. Instead, they focused on Johnson's tragic death.
Any loss is a substantial loss to all of us, and we, extend condolences to her family.
And Johnson leaves behind a 7-year-old son. We tried to speak with her family, but they were just too distraught to talk with us, especially given the timing of all of this, losing a loved one right before the holiday. In the meantime, police need your help finding that ex-boyfriend. If you have any information on this, call Crime Stoppers.
Quashawn.
To update New Yorkers on a tragic incident that took place earlier this morning here in Astoria, Queens, while a birthday celebration was being held at a local club. The details I'm about to provide are preliminary and subject to change, as this incident occurred just a few hours ago. A preliminary investigation revealed that the victims were at the Soleto Lounge, located at 2366 Steinway Street, where our first victim, a 27-year-old female and her 2 friends, another 27-year-old female and a 27-year-old male, were celebrating their birthdays amongst a large group of friends. At approximately 4 o'clock this morning, a dispute began outside the location. Multiple persons fired shots, and the 3 victims were struck. Uniformed officers from the 114 precinct discovered the first victim with a gunshot wound to the torso and 2 to the lower body. She has since been identified as NYPD School Safety Agent Mai Johnson, and she was unfortunately pronounced deceased this morning at Mount Sinai Hospital. The second female sustained a gunshot wound to the left leg, and the male victim sustained a gunshot wound to the buttocks and the left shoulder. They are both listed in stable condition at area hospitals. This is very early in an active investigation. At this time, no arrests have been made. If anyone has any information that could aid us in this investigation, we beg you to please call Crime Stoppers. That's 800-577-TIPS or 1-800-577-8477. I will now give it to Chief Colvin.
Any questions?
Yeah, what's the relationship between victims, the people that were shot, and who we believe to be the shooter?
I'm sorry, that is still under investigation at this time. We're still investigating how all of the parties are known to each other and if they are known to each other.
The 2 female victims, we're hearing that they were twin sisters. Is that true?
That is not true. They are friends.
Friends. Okay.
Was the male the boyfriend of one of the 2 of the deceased victims?
We're still investigating. He's definitely an acquaintance, a friend of theirs.
Have you guys got any surveillance video yet?
There is an enormous amount of video being viewed right now, including the body cameras of first officers, video from in front of the club and other areas near the location.
Do you believe the shooters were inside the club and still outside, or was it all just out front?
That's all part of the investigation. At this point, there are no shots fired inside the club. It's under investigation.
Quashawn.
You know, me and my homegirl, we have discussions on this almost like every other day at the job. You know, guys, when it's just time to move on, man, you gotta let that thing go, man. That looks very cowardly of you to perform an act of such of jealousy and envy. That, not as a guy, man. It's too much going on. It's too much going on to be envious, especially if another dude and there's a lot of women out. It's too much. You gotta work on the mouthpiece. But yeah, her boyfriend, ex-boyfriend, what's that? Quashawn Williams. That was her boyfriend. And he got it. They at the club. Just turning it up. You know what I'm saying? Just like what you're supposed to be doing. But I don't go out no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm an old man. But they having a good time. And first of all, he got rejected. He got rejected from going in the club with the gun. Them ain't gonna sit on outside and plot. That is some whole ass shit. That is some whole ass shit, man. You don't want to live to fight another day. You could have just avoided this shit. Yeah, but old girl, a new boyfriend who was one of the people who got wounded, and the ex got into an argument, it escalated. You know what I'm saying? And the girl, 27-year-old, she got shot in the chest, man. She died. She succumbed to her wounds. You know what I'm saying? And the police arrested Quashawn Williams on charges of attempted murder and criminal possession of a weapon. Police have not yet made an initial arrest of the shooting. Shoot, yeah, they have. This is in 2017. But, man, I'm telling you. Ooh. That's sad. Niggas don't want to move on in a relationship, man. You just have to. You sit still, man. That shit'll eat you alive. And some people just want to be stuck in the moment. I had a problem like that. You know what I'm saying? I was dealing with somebody for a long amount of years, and you know, at the end of the day, the reality is, you know, she wasn't happy. And I, you know, as a man, if a woman tells you she's not happy, you're gonna try to repair this shit. You know what I'm saying? Tried that. I thought I was making progress, but it ended up going to the same sinkhole. And you know, it could have easily been me. I could have been like, nah, nobody can have you. I can't have you. Nobody can have you. You know what I'm saying? I could have been on the other shit. But I won't do nothing but hurting me. And learn how to take accountability for the situation. Because I should have just listened. And be like, okay, we'll leave it what it is. But no, I wanted to put things in my control. You can't control a woman. Point blank period, you cannot control a woman. And things are going to happen. It's like relationships are hard. It's like men now don't even want it because it brings along so much crap involved. You know, too much baggage. I'd rather be alone and grow and learn from my mistakes than keep on going through the same rabbit hole and same circle. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. But Mr. Williams, he had other plans, and look where it got him. It ain't even worth it. It ain't even worth it, y'all. Sad to see. Bad. I'm like, look at her. Bad gal. A mother, a friend, bad too. Good Lord, have mercy. And they up there twerking it up. And if a woman, and the real talk, fellas, if a woman twerking on social media, you don't need them. You don't need it at all because everybody looking at her ass is just like, nah, I'm good. And fellas, if you got a female that doesn't invest in you and like you invest in her, leave it alone. Leave it alone. Don't. There's too many women out there. It's too many. But that's your boy Moose. Do me a favor. Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Finna get this Jane Fonda on, baby. Peace and brother, have grease.